yesterday, Skip. I be on these miles of hen dog, and now y'all got problems with me.
Happy Monday, everybody. It's your boy Jumpman Jones. You're now live inside episode, what is this, 225 of the Kicking Shit podcast?
That's a demerit.
For not knowing?
Yeah.
I know you on my ass. I already know.
I'm on you. You better not misread nothing.
All right, man. In the building tonight, we got D behind the cameras.
What up?
Also, we got Lillian in the building. What's going on,
What
Lillian?
up?
How you doing? She off camera. Y'all can't see her. I'm waving to her.
She said she didn't want to be.
She don't want to be. She's not. Oh, she didn't want to be mentioned.
She.
Oh shit! You hide from somebody.
Oh, shit.
My bad.
Make sure you edit that out.
I gotta take that out.
We got Beep in the building. What's up, Beep? How you doing, Beep?
Hey, what's it? Note that. To my right,
Damn,
right,
girl, you
man.
got warrants?
That nigga said. Oh, to my right, man. To my right, I like to shout out everybody in the house. To my right, man, it is James. Man, that ain't how I started this, man. My flow is fucked up. To my right, it's the funny, it's the talented comedian, James, a.k.a. Gels. See,
Put
I'm
me
fucked
on the
up.
bread till I'm fed,
No, it's
man.
Jelly, a.k.a. Jelly. Put me on the bread till I'm fed.
Well, something like
It's
that.
comedian James the Jellyfish,
What's
man. We
good
fucked
with
your
y'all,
intro
man?
up.
How y'all doing? Had a hellacious week. You gonna ask me how my week was, or you gonna get to Johnny?
I'm gonna ask you how your week
All right,
was.
we're gonna get to Johnny.
And then I'm gonna get into this not listening to new music. To my left, man, is my boys, my
I gotta
partners,
tell
my
y'all
dog, is
about this
Mr.
shit.
Jukebox Johnny, a.k.a. Crown Daddy, a.k.a. Crown Poppy, all the El Humidor Poppy, the Avion Don, the Terramana guy, the Malargo hoe, Mr. Still Your Girl. Give it right back.
Man, I'm doing
She
everything.
got camel. No, hammer toe. Excuse me.
How you doing,
Johnny,
man? How you
what's going
doing?
on, man?
How you doing?
Why is you asking questions? Didn't he just say, do not ask
I
questions?
told you what happened. I knew what happened.
You got hammer toast.
Hey, what am I?
And
what am
why
I
is you looking like she gonna stand
Mine
up?
went out too. Mine went out too. Yeah, he didn't even look at the feet.
I just wanted to know. You got hammer
He looked at the feet at first, and he was.
hammer toe. You actually got
Why
hammer
you
toe.
asking her about her feet, man?
Thank you.
They
She's
cute.
pretty nice.
In the mic, come on, man.
Oh,
In the
what?
mic. All right, man. Before we get too far into
don't have a toe fetish,
before we
but I
get
don't
too
like
far
ugly
into before we get too far into festivities, thank everybody for listening to episode 224. Thank you. I don't know how you found this podcast, but you can find it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, SoundCloud, and iHeartRadio. And we also on YouTube. If you're looking at us right now, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe if you feel like it. All right, man.
Do that shit.
How y'all niggas doing, man? Y'all good?
Go
Man,
ahead,
you talk about my
James.
week.
Yeah, go
Yeah, go
ahead.
Oh shit! So let me tell y'all, shit. Unload. Take a shirt off. Take a
Yeah,
sock
man. Let's
off.
find out why you was limping in here today.
Oh, fuck
wow.
you. Anyways,
How the dog doing?
so my dog's doing great actually.
Cool.
She had a great week.
Damn, Landon don't even
Pampered
give
life.
a fuck about your week.
Yeah, I know, right? He need to get him a dog.
He doing
Anyways,
good, man.
anyways, so Chime. Hold on, let me think about wording this.
Chime,
because
CHIME?
they might sponsor us in the future.
Oh, you
But-
mean like how you receive your
Security?
paycheck, Chime?
Right.
Okay.
But Chime had me fucked up this week.
Why you using
Let me tell
Chime,
you.
man?
Let me tell you.
Hold
No,
on, what is
it's
that?
not my fault that I'm using Chime.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
Let me tell you, because Chime destroyed my whole fucking week
Okay,
this week.
pause. So Chime is an app.
Yes.
Or some
Tell
type
the
of
people what
software where
Chime
you can
is.
get paid earlier than your actual pay date.
Okay, so that's what Chime is.
James, you are black.
Whatever. I got a bank account. Y'all got
I know
me
you
fucked
do.
up.
I know you do.
But, you know what I'm saying? When you doing things like, okay, so my girl had to send me some money, right? But she only had Chime. So that means I had to download Chime to receive the money.
Oh,
now, they
okay.
said that you don't have to have Chime to receive the money, but it's easier if you got Chime to receive the money. So I downloaded it, right? You know I'm old hat. You know I don't know much about technology.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So I went in on Chime thinking that I'm about to collect my money off Chime and put it into my Bank of America account because that's my primary account. You know what I'm saying? That's where I do
Alright.
all my dibbling and the dabbling.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where the Clarendon come through.
Yeah. Shut your ass up. Anyway. Anyways. Come to find out. She sent me 2 transactions. One was for 10, one was for 300. Did the $10 one right. When it came to the 300 one, somewhere along the line, they got me fucked up and transferred $300 out my bank account to Chime.
Oh.
Chime had me fucked up.
I
What
see.
made it so bad was I had to go to court the next day. My procrastinating ass waited to the last minute to get all my shit done. You know, I had to get my tax, title,
Yeah.
insurance, and all of that shit, right? So you can imagine how the fuck I felt when I checked my damn account because I was about to buy insurance. I'm on the phone with them. They like, what's your card number? Gave them my card number. They was like, oh, this shit don't work. You got another method of payment? I'm like, what y'all talking about? I know it's some money in there. What you mean? I went and checked my shit. My shit said negative. Whew. It was just a lot.
And you saw the transaction from Chime that
Yes.
caused it to go negative.
It was a lot.
Let me get
But
started on my
it fixed itself out. Now I'm not in the negatives. You know what I'm
Good,
saying?
man.
But
Happy to hear
it
that,
didn't
brother.
work for the next day when I had to go to court.
Yeah.
So shout out to my girl because she really stepped up. You know what I'm saying?
There you
Shout
go.
out to her.
Always shout out to the woman.
Yeah, man. She really showed me this week that she could protect your boy and hold him down. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, dude.
In his trials and tribulations. So I got to shout her out, though. She brought me up out of that mess.
Shout out
So,
to
you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. But Chime still got me fucked up. I hope y'all sponsor us in the future. That's
So-
all I can say.
Did you get but you got your money back?
In a way.
Oh,
In
yeah.
a way, I got my money back.
All right,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? But I'll tell you about that later.
Okay.
That's crazy. I was thinking about you and your girl last week, right?
pause.
Oh, what the hell?
not on
not
that like that.
crazy.
But I was like, I
About that.
wonder if like your relationship is so successful because she younger than you. Like, do you feel like
Nigga, what the fuck?
nah? Do you feel like?
Question.
Listen, hear me out.
What the fuck?
Listen
Kind
to
of
the
question?
nigga,
Where
man.
is this going?
Do you feel like because you know they say women mature better, faster, that since you guys had that age difference, that's why the relationship working out compared to how it used to be, like when you would date girls your age.
Nigga, I don't know. But I will tell you things are going good now. I don't know what the dynamic is. Everything
What
is
y'all
good.
like 7 years?
What? I seen them hand motions over
Uh-huh.
there. I see the shadow.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
She probably told you to ask what the difference was.
She did.
Okay.
Damn it, man.
Oh, that's
Okay.
what that mean?
Yeah.
I thought she was saying, dang, that's crazy.
Nah, she was trying to see what the
And
game
you gotta talk about his personal
Damn,
stuff.
nigga, it is personal. Y'all niggas out here goddamn
Y'all
reaching.
know James struggle with emotions. I don't know why you put him on blast like that.
Nah, I don't-
40?
I don't give a
Nah,
damn.
I think James like 38.
It's actually 8 years.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I knew it was
It's
right.
actually 8 years.
Okay.
But we are both grown. She's 28.
That is why we was asking, bro.
Oh, okay. Well,
We're just
I
saying
mean-
why it's successful. Now he is acknowledging that it is successful.
Yeah, he did
You
acknowledge
have
that it was
a
successful. He just can't. He
relationship.
can't figure out why. Do
One
you
thing-
communicate well?
Yes. One thing I will say is you could definitely tell
Hold on,
the
time out,
difference.
nigga. No.
What?
Do you communicate well, and have you always communicated
No.
well? Ask those two questions.
No,
and did
I
that
haven't
start
always
in this
communicated
relationship?
well. One of my ears going out.
Mine too, man. It's a short.
But
I get a new splitter.
yeah, we can get
no, I haven't always communicated well.
And did this relationship teach you to communicate well?
Yes, this
Cool.
relationship did
I'll take
teach
that
me
answer.
that. But at the end of the day, everything going good. I ain't got nothing negative to say. You know what I'm saying? I will say you can't tell the difference with the age. I will say that. But outside of that,
Walking around it.
it's great.
You said you
Alright.
can or you can't.
No, you can. Damn. I'd rather not say.
All right, man. You ain't got. Hey, I understand it's personal, bro.
Y'all
I
tryna
was just
fuck
curious,
me
man.
up.
You should have fucked yourself up last week
When?
you was angry at her on mic about them braids and
What
the
braids?
beads.
Oh yeah, I
Oh, when
forgot
she hurt
about
your
She
that.
hurt your feelings.
Oh yeah,
That's
she
when
did
you
hurt my
fucked
feelings.
up. I heard that back.
She did hurt my feelings with them beads.
I hope she listened that week.
She
I-
did.
She still
listen
10
all the
toes
time.
down. She still
I
like
didn't
it.
know that, man.
She
What's up,
listen all the
Jasmine?
time.
All right, man. Let's get into these politics, man. Let's not waste no more time.
All right, man. So, I forgot we don't have the intro anymore. All right, man. So I don't know if y'all saw on Instagram or Twitter, whatever you get your media from this week. The Obamas finally had their official White House portraits unveiled at the White House.
Obamas?
Yeah, they look pretty good. Let me see if I can pull up a picture for you, man.
Shout out to Michelle for rocking braids to her unveiling.
She did.
Yeah,
like
she
the
definitely
long
wore
ones down
braids.
to the ass.
Nah, she I want to say she had knotless, but they were up in like in a bun. But
For
I mean,
real?
it was tasteful, but it was still fly.
How old is she?
I don't know.
67.
Nah, she not that old.
She about 50
Like 40,
something.
right?
Nah. I think they about to hit 60.
Yeah, I think they about to hit 60, but she might not be 60 yet.
All right.
I mean, she'll have a big party. We'll know.
Oh, for sure. Beyonce gonna be there.
Oh yeah.
Beyonce?
They
I'm just
I mean,
guessing.
she's
Nah,
on
you're
tour.
right.
Beyonce would definitely.
I thought I had the portraits up here.
I didn't see him when I seen.
I only saw Michelle's. I didn't see
Obama's looked like it didn't even
President
look
Obama.
like a portrait. It was just like a picture, like somebody took a picture.
Well, didn't they reveal who the painters were like years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
I think even then, like President Obama, whoever his artist was he does like realistic painting.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That
So
explains
I think it's
it.
like 2 different ones.
Do y'all think the other pictures of the presidents before they had cameras is like really them? Like what they really look like?
I think so.
Yeah,
Think
probably
so?
so.
I believe so because if not, you might die.
Here you go.
You right.
I was about to say, if I ain't like your ass and I was the artist,
I don't know. I don't,
cock at it. Oh, nah, them shits fly.
yeah, them shit straight. Them
That shit
straight.
actually look better than the regular Michelle.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Watch
I
your
will
mouth.
say.
Good job. Then what's the
Wow,
artist name?
man.
What's the artist name?
Why you? I can read it off of there.
Nah, that's a good job.
Yeah, I like it.
That's a good job.
I like the picture, the other portraits they had done of themselves while they were in office.
He squared her shoulders. She ain't got square shoulders. Her shoulders more round. You see it?
Look at that artist.
Yeah, man.
Tell James.
I don't like talking bad like anything about Michelle.
No, he talking about the artist and how he shaped him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't bad.
He,
It's just a critique.
he basically reshaped them, but he made it look good though.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right. I wonder what a Trump picture gonna look like when they do his.
Orange.
They need to get that nigga the caricature.
Oh
big
yeah,
head.
like one of those political
yeah.
comic books.
Yo, you ever seen the dude in Hawaii? Yo, shout out the dude in Hawaii. He do caricatures, but he do the ugly caricatures.
What's his nigga name?
Like the
I
ones
don't
they
know.
do in Myrtle Beach with the big lips and
Yes,
stuff.
But
it'd
his
be
harder?
bruh. Them shits hit. And
you
they're
gotta-
very
you gotta-
disrespectful.
you want one
You
of
gotta
those
show
pictures.
us.
I gotta show him. I definitely
You
gotta,
gotta show us. What is that on Instagram? Where you find
Yes,
this nigga?
yes.
Why you pull him up, man?
My girl be showing me all
Oh,
kinds
okay,
of stuff.
okay.
But actually, it is pretty funny. I thought it was funny.
Trump gonna get the illest Klansman to paint his shit, man. Did I tell y'all about that time I had to go into a Klansman house? He had passed away. He was an artist.
You was in there?
Yeah, man. He
How
was
you
an
know
artist.
he was in the
he had some
Klan?
niggas painting.
Oh yeah. That's what he drew. He drew
What'd you
pictures of Klansman hanging niggas.
For
It's
real?
like everywhere.
Why
Yeah.
did they make you go in his house?
Nigga, it's my job. That's what I
Still,
did.
bruh, I would have had to get a new job.
Shit.
you-
I mean,
You put my life
I
in
know
danger.
you turned something over. You ain't turned nothing over in that.
You steal from him.
I've been.
Damn.
I've worked in rural America so long. It's just like I noticed. I knew the signs when I pulled up. They had 13 stars on their flag out front. Like that's one sign.
Oh, I
I'm
knew what
coming
was
to a
up.
racist home. On top of the Confederate flag that was on the home.
Nigga, I would have
The
turned
wife
the
was
table
nice.
over.
Niggas had Betsy Ross's nudes hanging up somewhere.
Hey, that nigga is dead and gone, man.
I remember one
But
time.
yeah, no, I seen the art laid out, and I was just like, this shit is eerie, but nigga nice with it.
Yeah. Hey,
But I was just like, I
Well,
didn't
what
know
can
people
you do?
did this. Like, what
Boy,
the fuck?
our ancestors are turning over in the grave right now.
I didn't understand. I
You
didn't
was supposed
understand
to turn
it,
the
man.
table
You
over,
shoulda
burn
killed
that
it.
bitch down.
don't you do some medical stuff? You should have messed this stuff up.
I ain't no point in being angry. That man is gone.
That
Just
nigga
God
was
is
on bed
judging him.
rest. I would have came in there with an elbow drop, nigga.
Yeah, all people still alive.
Wow.
Unplugged his TV or something.
How you like that?
If he was still alive, I had to get my leg back. Like, oh, this yours? This shit hard.
I would have been getting up
Set
on the
this shit on
table.
fire.
You like, what you doing? No, just nothing. A little something called a swanton bomb.
It's a one-time bomb.
All right, Johnny, man. What's our next topic?
All right, man. So this is also, I'm sure everybody's seen this as well. Queen Elizabeth II passed away.
She the second?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought. Man.
She passed away. She had been
Hold on, a woman could be a second?
Yes.
Like a junior?
in royalty. You can, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's crazy.
Second of the name. You don't watch Game of Thrones?
I'm
he keep
still on
falling
episode
asleep.
5.
Oh,
don't
you got
stay
to
awake,
get
then
your
you'll
life
see.
right, bro.
Wow. Wow.
Season
I don't even like Game of Thrones, and I don't seen damn near all of it. Damn near.
I'm almost there.
You'll
Season
get
1,
there.
episode 5.
Season 1.
He ain't gonna make it.
Episode 5.
He ain't gonna
almost
make
there.
it.
I'm almost there.
Like, they highlights are so weird. Like, they be like weird moments.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
man. But they told me season 2 it gets better.
And the fact
I
that
do.
you like the YouTube stuff, you can YouTube the lore. You get hooked on it.
Okay.
George R. Martin, the guy who created, he a genius.
All right.
Genius.
It gotta be
I wouldn't
to
say
create a
genius.
whole world and characters and give
Nigga,
them.
you can do that. You give
I
that man
can't
too
do
much
that.
credit.
I ain't
Yes,
got
you
too much.
can.
I don't got that type of creativity. I know my boundaries.
Are the people over at Marvel Comics not geniuses?
Not Stanley a genius too.
Oh, okay, my
First
bad.
of all, you giving Stanley too much
Are we
credit.
really talking about Marvel right now? You were just talking about the
Oh
Queen?
yeah, let's get back to the Queen.
Okay,
My
I'm
bad.
sorry. I don't know how we got there. But
Can't mention Marvel without saying Jack
all right, so
Kirby
Queen Elizabeth
and
took
a
the
lot of
throne
movies.
at 25. She's the longest running queen or head of the monarchy, as they like to say. She held the title for 70 years. Her son,
said the title.
Princess Diana's.
It is a title. My bad.
It is a title.
It is a title.
Her son, Prince
about to say,
Charles,
don't
is
say
taking
nothing
over.
too
He's the new
crazy.
king. He is now King Charles, which makes Prince William the next in line. You know, Prince William is.
Oh, the one that don't like his brother because he married the black girl.
So they say. I don't know how true that is.
Oh,
That's
you
all.
already
That's all
know.
tabloid stuff.
You already know. As soon as that nigga come into power, he looking at him like, all right, nigga, it's been real.
Right now, Harry
Get your
could
ass over there
Harry
on
could
EBT,
get the throne.
nigga.
He just gonna have to. He got. Harry
I'm
can get the
stripping
throne.
your ass of everything.
Harry not getting no throne.
He can get it. He just gotta.
He's 6th in line. It would have to be
And
a,
your
a-
son's not invited to the
tragic
birthday
incident.
party.
I thought
Yeah,
Charles had to die, and then Charles' sons had to die.
So like he's literally 6th in line. He's behind his brother's sons.
Yeah.
So, it
he
would have to
fourth.
be some type of no. He's 6. It would have to be some tragic something.
Yeah,
to where
the paparazzi car accident. That'll do it.
Oh yeah.
we're not gonna talk
That's
about
fucked
it.
up.
Okay, let's not do that. But
That is fucked up, though.
But I feel like I did want to point out the fucked up shit I did see. How everybody, we saw kind of what they were doing with the memes and the bullshit Twitter, whatever.
No,
also
that shit
wanna
was
point out
hilarious. Speaking for
how-
myself.
nah, that shit was funny. Some of it.
I
Go
mean,
ahead. Go ahead.
Black
Get-
Twitter be doing what Black Twitter do.
Nothing-
we make
nothing is not-
everything
yeah.
laughable. Like we can't take shit seriously. And I say we because I'm black, whatever. But it's fucked up that Meghan Markle was getting thrown under the bus the way she was for not going with Prince Harry to, what's the castle? Ballamore, something. I can't remember the name of the castle right now. But
Google it.
she was not able to go with him, and so they were bashing, saying, why is she not with her husband? But in the same token, Kate did not go either because she was with the kids, and that's actually tradition. The husbands would go, the wives do not at this moment. And so I just kind of saw like,
They
the
just
backwards
let you know people
bullshit.
don't know shit. They just be talking.
Right, and it's the backwards bullshit of like you're saying she didn't go with Prince Harry and versus Kate being a great wife. Like they both did the exact same
When the
thing.
jokes turn serious.
Right.
Damn.
Nah, I mean,
She at home housekeeping.
She at home taking care of her
hanging
baby.
that
out,
makes
hanging out
sense,
with Jay-Z and Beyonce.
That makes sense.
Wow.
Cooking them collard greens.
Yeah, right.
Now, what if she can't make collard greens? Does that
Megan
cancel
don't know how
her
to make
black
her.
card?
She already. Megan didn't know she was black
Well, we
until
know
she
her-
married Harry.
we know her
Nick,
mom can make
listen.
collard greens. We seen her mom.
You
That's an
stupid. You
assumption.
said she
All
know
black
she was
people can't
Nigga,
make
I
collard
read
greens.
the articles and stories on her mom.
Oh, okay.
And
Her
where
mom
they
can make
from?
collards?
If she can't make collards, I'll take a bet
Nah,
on her
everybody-
mom making them fucking collards.
Everybody can't make
collards.
collards
I was
good,
gonna say
bro.
everybody can't
I
make
ain't said it
collards.
was good. I said
Oh,
she
you
can
said
make
she
them.
know how to make them.
I can
Okay,
make
that's
collards
It's a
my damn
whole
self.
bunch of
Making
That's
glory
accurate.
greens.
Yeah,
I was gonna
Bet
say
money.
it'd be fake bacon with the glory greens.
Bet money Prince Harry wear a do-rag to sleep.
Okay.
Now,
That'd be
now
dope.
since you know how good that shit is for your hair,
Bet money.
hold on, baby. You
And
say
using the pink
You
lotion.
say silk. You say satin pillows for my 1A. All right, I got this.
For his 1A.
Nigga, curl pattern
Prince
is
Harry got a
zero.
fade with the cut on the side, the slits on the side.
That
Satin
nigga-
pillows? Yeah, we're going to need satin pillows in this
Shout out to
bitch.
them satin pillows. They be
Let me
hitting.
get 2 of those bonnets. I like how comfortable because the do rag sometimes leave me with
Little
the line.
mark, man. You can't
Oh,
get up and jump on a Zoom
He
meeting
showed up
real
on TV
quick.
with a line
when you got
across
the
his
mark.
head.
You
I
see
would
him
be
like,
Is that a line in your head? Nah, that's my do-rag. It's too tight.
What is this line across your
I
head?
remember I came to work one time and I had the line. Some white girl was asking me about that. She's like, so you wore your do rag, huh?
Hey, you know what's funny though, man? You be having your do rag going tight as hell, dog.
gotta make
For
sure the
night,
waves stay
for
up in
the whole
there.
night. When I had the waves, yeah, man. She was.
Boy, y'all crazy.
She called me out.
All right, man. Let's get to these memes. The internet went wild. She died, and then we felt the need to make a joke. Let's
Like
get
we
some
always do.
Let's get the tasteful ones out of here.
The tasteful.
I
ones.
will say,
There were some tasteful.
I will
Some of the
say,
shit was funny.
I liked all the Princess Diana ones.
Oh yeah.
When they had, them shits was hitting, boy. I ain't even gonna lie. Like when
People
they
ain't got no life, man.
they had the one where the lady was dancing off the God song. I forgot what the song was, but they was like Princess Diana when she see Queen Elizabeth at the gates.
wow.
She
I-
was just
I
like,
seen the
that shit was funny.
I seen a TikTok guy. He's like at Heaven's Gates, and before she can get in heaven, they reviewing her history, and they just going through shit she's done, and she like cussing them out like, I ain't do that. I ain't do that. I'm like, yo, these niggas had time this week.
What you talking about? The dude that be doing the calls to heaven?
Yeah, he's
I
like
think so. What's his name?
He's a heaven representative or some shit.
That dude,
He
kind of sound
hilarious.
like Kevin Hart.
A little, yeah.
Yeah, that dude is
He also
hilarious.
did a car video.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
That
be in
dude
the
is
car.
If you see
hilarious.
him, you'll know. Oh, you sent this to me. What is this? Is this one?
The one
sent
with
it.
the
Oh, I got to get a new one. Yeah.
I sent that?
yeah. I sent you the one when he's at the gate reviewing her thing.
No, what's this you sent me?
Oh, that's one of the they use dang, what's her name?
Hold on, is that Lori
That
Harvey?
Portia?
They use Lori Harvey. So now Lori Harvey's memes are used like
Oh, so she texting a nigga.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rest in peace.
They gonna
to
do
Queen.
her like Future?
Listen, rest in peace to Elizabeth II. Makes me think about when I was your queen. We could have reigned forever, but you were too busy trying to colonize other lands. I hope that your mom as well. God save you, my king. What?
Damn,
I like
boy,
that
them
one.
girls getting toxic, ain't they?
I like that one. I'm definitely coming back.
James
I
is
get
not
that.
impressed.
I'm not impressed.
What a woman got to say to get you back?
To get me back?
Yeah, get you back. After she did some
You gotta
some shit.
She like his
Nah, she
beats.
ain't cheat, but she was out here. You know what I'm saying? She was in the street. You didn't like her actions.
I plead the fifth.
Okay. What about you?
Smart man, huh?
What about you?
She gotta tell me she care about me and she willing to make that change.
You easy as fuck.
Damn, she ain't even got to tell you that your dick game was the best. That's crazy.
Nah, I don't need her to lie to me.
Yeah, I don't need those lies. Don't lie.
Why do y'all what if
Don't
she's
lie.
not lying?
How we know?
You just go with it.
How we
If
know?
you for the streets,
Why would you looking
chances
for,
are my dick game ain't the best you can
best,
have.
yeah. Why was you looking for
Damn,
the
you
penis?
dating chicks in the street, boy?
That's just a scenario.
No, that's
we
the scenario
in.
we doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it always go back to your dick somehow.
I ain't started this time.
Hold on, she started.
I was gonna say I did kind of start that.
What the
that-
hell?
I said I ain't talking about no more dick stuff on
If she
here.
willing to purchase some Air Jordans,
Oh, yeah.
I'm coming back.
Wow. So you can be bought for $90. I'm sorry, $100.
Johnny, I'm
No,
about to
it's
snitch on you.
$210 nowadays. $210.
I do gotta tell the story.
I gotta hear it, Johnny. I'm sorry, y'all.
what happened?
We getting
when
off
I was at
topic.
Food Line the other day.
Tell them what happened,
So I was
Johnny.
at Food Line the
Hold
other
on,
day.
man. Can we move through this
Go ahead,
politics
go ahead,
before
go
we get to
ahead,
that?
go ahead.
I do want to get to
Hurry
that.
up. I gotta hear this shit. Hurry up, nigga.
Real quick. So I found a story. Well, D found a story about this group called the Oath Keepers. You know what that is?
The Oath Keepers?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Illuminati.
It's not the
I
Illuminati.
thought so too.
Nigga, who keeping the oaths for the who the oaths going to then?
Let's not combine.
I thought about
The two
that
groups.
shit from my last week's conversation about believing in. Was that last week we talked about? Do you
But
believe in the
because we don't
Illuminati?
have an official list from the Illuminati, we have an official list of the Oath Keepers, so let's not combine the
Yeah.
groups.
So
okay.
James know who the Illuminati.
it's an extremist group. Their founder was arrested on January 6th with the rest of those hooligans up there at the Capitol.
You mean those thugs?
Thugs, goons,
Incited.
shooters.
Illuminati.
The founder is named Stuart Rhodes. So he's the one that was up there,
Stewart.
doing things. Anyway,
On January 6th.
so this
Yeah.
this group is a loosely organized conspiracy theory fueled group. They recruit current members from military, police, first responders, and some politicians. Its members are said to defend the Constitution against all enemies,
Sound
foreign
like QAnon
and
to me.
domestic. Promotes the
QAnon,
belief that
whatever
the
they call
federal
it.
government is out to strip citizens of their civil liberties.
Oh, these niggas just
And
racist.
paints his followers as defenders against tyranny. They got 38,000 members, and it leaked their list this week has over 375 identified law enforcement officers.
They got more
And
members than the
about 100
IOTAs.
in the military, and about 80 people of public service. Either they ran for public office or they are in public office now.
You ever notice when a group gets started how they put out the bio like it's all good? Like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we out here protecting citizens' rights, and we're out
Right.
here doing this.
Nah,
and then
y'all out here doing
you pan to
racism.
them, they shooting some innocent person, or they beating up on somebody. It's crazy. But go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, this presents concern I believe this is like better than the Illuminati to
It's
me.
an organized KKK. That's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's a step up from the KKK.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
It's
fine.
fine.
Oath Keepers,
It is.
OKs in the building.
So
Oh, okay. Wow, I didn't think about that.
We'll call them the OKs.
yeah, okay, all right.
The OKKKs.
So I just wanted to present that here. Now,
I like that.
I really hate niggas, bro.
Damn, I like that. That's good.
I really hate.
Shit. Yeah, you might need to pitch that.
You about to have a visit at your
Be the
job?
brand ambassador for the Oath Keepers.
Nah, we good.
Hey guys, I'm thinking a couple of O's and a
good.
lot of K's.
I can see this. Yeah. Put it on some T-shirts, bumper stickers. We can make a lot of money here. How you feeling about
We
it?
can make America OKKK. You feel me?
Hold on, John.
This
Hold
here
on.
is Little Scrappy. We're gonna make him the spokesperson.
Hold on,
God.
John. This nigger's got good ideas. Get on in here. Get on in.
Yep.
Oh man, I like that.
All right, man. Let me see
That's
if I
crazy.
can find this clip. Let me see. So Dr. Oz, last politics. If I can click this motherfucker. I can't click this motherfucker. Oh, there we go.
When you go home today,
So, as y'all all know, here in America, healthcare ain't free.
Damn,
Ain't
Skippy.
nothing
It
free.
costs money to get sick.
Yes, it does. Costs
So,
money to die.
And it costs money to even go get checked on to make sure everything's working properly. So Dr. Oz came up with a little solution.
now, when you go home today, what should you do? I think you ought to think about 15-minute physicals. Your local hospitals will fund these. They're incredibly inexpensive to run. You can screen thousands of people for almost nothing, and you allow a conversation to take place in more of a festival-like setting. It's not scary. And I mentioned earlier that almost everybody who comes to our 15-minute physicals has a job, but a lot don't have insurance. Give them a way of crawling back out of the abyss of darkness, of fear over not having the help they need, and give them an opportunity, because they don't have the right to health, but they have the right to access, a chance to get that health. Now,
So I thought that was a dope idea.
What's he
know
talking
what?
about?
So basically, they set up. This is what you sent me.
I did.
This is what they basically set up like mini tents. Or you go and you get a 15-minute physical. I think it's free to get a physical in 15 minutes. And basically, that opens up a conversation with you and the doctor to find out about things they may have found within you, as opposed to not being able to afford to get checked on at all,
And never knowing.
never knowing what you
Man,
got.
I mean, I understand. I get it. But people spend money on stupid shit. You can spend money on one physical a year.
How much is
If
a
we
physical?
are we talking
now?
about the lower class?
I think it's not just money. I think it's time.
Yeah, I
because
think
when you
it's
think
time.
about it, if you're going to the doctor, you have an appointment, right? You can go to your primary care physician and see your point person or whatever. But if you're from a lower socioeconomic status, you don't have the capability to go to a doctor and then sit there and wait and do, like, I legit
And
have seen people wait for hours.
What
And we
else you
can't
got to
have
do?
insurance.
You obviously ain't got no job.
I mean, no. That's not, and that's what I'm saying. There's too many
Yeah,
steps.
it's gonna be a part of zone one.
There's too many steps.
I'm an oath keeper,
This
nigga.
nigga don't have too much apple pie over here, nigga.
I'm an oath
You see the
keeper.
shit he bought in last
No.
week?
Yeah, man.
No.
It's too many conversations. I hate when we do that, man. If you've never lived around the lower class of people, like in the actual hood, then what she's saying is true. And it's not because they don't have time. If you got kids, you got 3-4 jobs if you don't have a dad in the
Exactly.
house.
True.
And if you got a dad in the house and both of y'all ain't doing the best, then one working and then one at home with the kids. And
All right.
honestly, when you got kids, their medical shit
Yeah.
is more important than your medical shit, because you
That's
care
why
more
it's
about your
important
kids.
right
They
there.
don't have the time and the funds. We got to stop counting
Okay.
poor people money. Just because you see a couple niggas with J's, everybody in the hood don't have
And
money
some of
like
them
that.
Well,
probably
maybe I'm
stole it.
ignorant to the fact here, and it let me know when I'm wrong.
Go ahead.
But don't the government take care of kids?
No.
Not to the extent that you think of. And I think, even in your personal experience, and I'm not talking about you being poor, because I don't know that. But I know you
Shit,
received.
nigga, I was broke.
Nah, you just.
I know
the hell you was not.
Question: did y'all
Nigga,
receive
you was good.
WIC vouchers?
Yeah,
and-
yeah, like WIC and
The
like,
EBT.
Yeah,
But
but
both-
then we also had like what's it, Medicaid or Medicare, whatever it is,
I
the
can
one for
s-
the children.
Yes. But I consider y'all.
Everything was paid for.
I understand that. I want you,
This nigga was.
but I
mad.
want you to understand, like, your education level is different. You and your girl at the time.
Yeah.
Your education level is different, so you know a lot of things that people don't know.
Exactly.
You have access. You have family. I'm not saying you use them. I'm just saying they're there. They're a cushion. And also, so you got a community, maybe, I don't know, maybe helping you guys out on top of you getting the assistance.
With your
so that's great.
privileged ass.
So imagine somebody without the education, because the education is getting you in places job-wise that other people can't get in. So
Nigga
imagine
like
you
me.
without that education, and imagine you and your girl getting all the assistance that you did get, but now you work somewhere like Food Line and Harris Teeter. And then after you get off from Food Line and Harris Teeter to make ends meet, you might go hit a warehouse job for another $10 an hour. Now that's not a lot of money, but it will make ends meet. And your woman doing the same thing. So now, and no community to back y'all. So now it's just really y'all and the kids, and you have to figure out, all right, well, I'm going to be at work at this time. You're going to be at work. Who going to watch the kids? Who going to do this? Who going to do that? So, yeah, the government has assisted with these kids, but that assistance, I feel like, can only stretch so far.
It's only stretched
But I'll
so
let you
far.
answer that, because you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you could be right. I don't know. Like I said, I'm ignorant to the fact because I feel like that assistance is out there. But you're right. I did the wherewithal, or I did the right thing and looked it up,
You
or
have
asked friends for help.
But it's a lot of like, go ahead, D. Let me.
I was
D
gonna
was
say,
about to
you have a lot of, when it comes to assistance, by the time you had children, the assistance was more individualized.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lincoln Community Health Center in Durham, Fayetteville Street. They are literally 2 levels of black people that sit there. So you'll have a government fund a clinic before they fund individual people. So yeah, they're gonna offer you the health care, preventive measures and whatever, physicals, things you need to go to the doctor for. They have all of that. But it's kind of like, because you're getting it for free, you're not getting a white glove service. You're not getting, able to bypass and make an appointment. Some situations, you legit just got to show up and be first in line. It's almost like a crisis ministry type thing.
Yeah.
So it's
I
a
get that.
catch-22. I think one way, that
That nigga got a silver spoon.
Dr. Oz, I think when I first sent it to you, so the comments, because people don't like to read and look at shit, the comments were seeing it as a uninsured festival, as if it was making a mockery of uninsured people. Like they have to go out there and prove that they deserve insurance, like a relay race type shit. And that's not what it is. It's kind of like him saying, let's make a fun event to get people out here so that we can get them seen or get them helped or do whatever. But in a sense, is it still really helping? Because you said you support it. Like, is that really helpful?
That's what I'm asking. You saying these people aren't educated.
Now,
How are they
hold
so educated enough that they know about this?
Now, first of all, when it comes to government assistance, those things were catered to people that were in single homes, the people that actually needed help. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to raising kids. Because, nigga, I just got a dog. So I can only imagine.
Boy, he loved his little dog.
I can only imagine what it takes to raise a kid.
Shout out
you know what
Gucci,
I'm
Louis,
saying?
Prada, Fendi.
Nigga,
don't
this
know the
nigga
name.
ain't stopped shitting since his motherfucker came in
Nigga
the
got a
house.
dog.
So I can only imagine, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to a human being actually taking care of it, raising it, it takes a lot. My mom was on government assistance, you know what I'm saying? Because she was a single parent. So I come from that. You know what I'm saying? So I know what's up with that, and I'm actually thankful that some of that stuff was in play for us. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit is hard. The shit is hard. But, I mean, when you got somebody helping you in the home with you, it is a little bit more manageable. I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's definitely manageable when it comes to raising a kid. And that's what it's all about. It's just helping the kid out, giving extra help. That's one thing I can say about the U.S. government. If you got some kids, they will try to help you out. They
Right. I'm
will
still
try.
trying to
But
figure
that
out
was
the
my
angle.
original point, though. I'm just saying they out here helping the kids.
But like you said, that's just the kids. Let me answer a question. I see it has opening the door and giving people opportunity to at least get a checkup. You feel what I'm saying?
I see.
Like, at least you have this opportunity to get one. We're making it accessible. We're making it fun. We're making it free. We're trying to get certain people in here. We're not trying to get the Johnnies and the Jameses of the world. We're trying to get the people who ain't thought about their health in a minute in here. How can we do that? How can we get people at least in here to open up a dialogue to later on find a doctor, schedule an appointment, and start going to see the doctor regularly? this is a good intro. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
but
what I'm
like,
saying.
that's just going back to like the single parent thing and what y'all said about time. Single parents really don't have time for anything outside of work and they kids. So when would be a proper time for them to go to the hospital and get checked up? If anything, those kids will reap the benefits because you know what I'm saying. They gonna be like, all right, well, you know, government assistance doing this, free checkups. Let me get my kids in there. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I feel you. I mean, shit, man. I've been blessed to have insurance, so I don't know.
I will say it is beneficial. I think there was an event a couple years back, pre-pandemic. I think it might have been in Rock Hill or South Charlotte, but it was like right before school. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was like a big old warehouse space, and then part of it was like hairstylists. There was barbers in there. There was a dentist in there. There were doctors in there. But it was to get kids and parents ready for the school year. So they did like this big free event. I mean, it's been done, I think, on a smaller scale. But if we can't afford to provide health care services to each individual that lives in this nation, how the fuck are we planning and funding an uninsured festival? Where are we having this? What mass of people are we presenting this opportunity to? Are you putting it in predominantly black areas or places where they can access it? Or are you going to put it somewhere in Ballantyne where they got to take a 2-hour bus to get to?
Just to piggyback on what she was saying, we are throwing trillions and trillions of dollars out for no goddamn reason sometimes.
Facts. We are giving
so,
out some
you know
money.
what I'm saying? I mean, geez, it would be good.
But we know they're not giving the money to us.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it would be good to see some of that money come to us. Because it seemed like when it comes to black people problems, we on the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to help. You know what I'm saying? Like, they worried about us last. And they don't make a whole law for Asians. They out here helping
ain't gonna never let that
Ukraine's. No, I'm not.
Don't.
They made an anti-lynch bill, forgot about the black people being lynched for years. Like, come on, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like you say, it would be good for some of that money to come to the community and see like what it could possibly happen from it. Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. But that's all I gotta say about that. But go ahead.
What we at?
All I would say, last note for me,
All right.
if you have the ability to go get your shit checked, go get your shit checked. It's only once a year, an annual physical.
True.
If you got a job
even
and you
if they
got
gotta stick their
insurance,
finger up
take
your butt?
advantage of it.
If they got to stick their finger up your butt, you still encouraging them to go?
Nah, go get the finger up the booty. It's worth it at the end of the day.
Yeah, he got a point. He got a point.
At the end of the day, our shit, just ask if you can bring your girl with you. Like,
Wow.
all right, I'm going to let her do it, not
Him,
you.
the doctor, everybody
You
got
would
a
never
point.
be the man in that house again. All right,
You gonna bring your girl to your
Johnny,
to your check-in? Hell no.
Take
you
your
found-
time, baby.
you found some true stories that sound like movies, and I'm interested in what these stories could possibly be.
You
All right,
better not
man.
mess up, nigga. I'm on your
I'm going to
ass.
always mess up. But y'all ain't going to know it.
This nigga got me reading slow as a bitch.
All right, so the question that was presented on Twitter is, tell us a true story from your life that sounds made up. All right, so some of these stories sounded like movie plots.
All right, let's get
All
it.
right, his first one. Guy says his name is Civ Break. First time I was ever out past 8 p.m., I ran into my friend's grandfather on my way home. He warned me about being out late, saying people are being killed out there. Woke up the next morning to the news that he had been arrested for murder.
Now that's crazy. That is crazy.
He didn't kill him. He warned them about
Yeah,
him.
he was like, nigga, get your ass
Yo,
up,
they
boy.
killing
Let
out
niggas
here.
get
I'm
killed.
killing out here.
Right. That's what
Right.
he should have said.
All right, here's another one. The man that robbed me at gunpoint said he was doing me a favor by taking just my phone and giving me the SIM cards back because he felt I looked like someone that has a bright future and that he hopes to meet me in the future and remind me of his favor to me. That don't make no sense, so he can help me in life. That one didn't make no sense. All right,
it's
my
like Back
husband
to
and
the
I
Future.
lived in the same Manhattan apartment building as babies, 2 floors apart. But our parents never met and weren't friends. My husband and I finally met 23 years later on New Year's Eve.
Aw.
That was a
Yeah,
good
that's
one.
kinda cool.
All right.
I see Jennifer Lopez in that movie somehow.
My grandpa said he would come back to life only after his mom was late. So that means like died. This is a British person. He died years back, 4 p.m., January 15th, of a bike accident, left a scar on the left side of his head. My kid brother was born years later at 4 p.m. on January 15 with the exact same scar on the same spot. That's a deep one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, one more. A man used dinner with me and my bestie as a alibi for a murder he committed. To be clear, he brutally killed a woman, then came and had a cozy dinner with us. I found out about the murder and his wife, kids in another state when detectives came.
This shit is crazy.
Yeah, that sounds
That
crazy,
is
right?
wow.
I don't got no crazy story like that I think
I do.
Well, tell us about your story in Food Line. Let's see if that's a movie.
Oh, you want to hear about the dude at Food Line? Say
Hold on. I was gonna say I like the first one. The first one was dope.
Yeah, I like that one.
The first one was
Yeah.
dope. The last one was dope too.
Yeah, it was kinda
Anything
dope.
that involves
Kill somebody
murdering,
and come
I
to
guess.
dinner.
I know this about to be a movie. Let's go.
This ain't no
Action.
damn movie. So you know what I'm saying. If you listen to the show, James get on here and get on me about supporting the LGBT.
I don't get on you
yeah,
about
dude,
supporting
yeah,
this.
dude, yeah,
Nah, don't
Yeah, dude, yeah,
don't put
dude.
that narrative out
And
there.
he always says,
No, audience. The reason why I get on him is because he support them too much. And when it comes to this is my camera. And when it comes to the support they want to give him, he don't want that support. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, maybe he did. Let's hear.
don't
What
want that
happened?
support.
What happened,
all right,
Johnny?
so on my lunch break, I ran up to my community food line that
This
I love to
movie
go
is
to
called
so many
How I
times.
Discovered My Sexuality. Go ahead.
And then I had my 4 items on my list. I said I was going to get a Simply Lemonade Light. I was going to get me a packet of cherry Kool-Aid.
Bunch of
I'm okay,
niggas
man.
is-
I'm peeping that out right now.
Hold on,
I'm
you
like, oh, yeah,
getting
this
a what?
nigga. This nigga
You
like
getting a
that.
pack of cherry Kool-Aid and a
See what I'm
lemonade
saying?
light?
Simply Lemonade Light.
Why you doing that?
This
Because
shit
I like
gay,
to put
right?
I like to put the cherry Kool-Aid packet in the lemonade and shake it up.
He
and
like a
that's my
little fruit in
drink.
this lemonade.
That sounds
Anyway,
Go ahead,
That nigga do it. He said simply lemonade, Kool-Aid. Bingo. This is the nigga I need.
So I walked past one of the employees and he pushing a cart full of wine. And he look over at me and he say,
He looked at this nigga.
he's like, we got wine. Shut the
That's
fuck
the
up,
nigga I
man.
need right here.
He said, we got wine on sale.
Hey.
I say, I'm good. I don't drink wine. He said, well, maybe for your wife or girlfriend if you got one.
Fishing.
Hold on, how you answer that?
Huh?
How you answer that?
I said, I'm good on the wine, bruh.
But when he said, even after he said wife or girlfriend?
Yeah. I was like, I'm just good on the
supposed to
wine.
let him know
He's
when
like,
you
well,
got a
I
wife or
have it
girl.
in this cart for you. And so he do
He
that.
kept pressing.
He definitely was.
This
So I'm
nigga.
like, I'm about to complain and tell the manager on this nigga because he
Oh,
making
wow.
me feel uncomfortable in my community food line.
Your bitch ass. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Right, man. So as I'm on my way out, ringing up my Kool-Aid and my lemonade,
Wow.
he was like, last chance. You still want some more?
That nigga was reaching, boy. That nigga reaching. I'm fucking with him.
Oh man.
I mean, okay. I have some follow-up questions.
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of questions.
Did you have your knees out like they out today?
Yeah, probably a little shorter actually.
He said probably a little short actually.
Well, you had your Daisy Dukes on, nigga.
Yeah,
Nigga
man.
had on the Daisy Dukes. He had the Simply
I
Lemonade
want
with
you
the
to
Kool-Aid.
Hold on, I got a better one. I want you to rate this nigga on a scale from 1 to 10.
Who the dude that tried to holler at me? It definitely wasn't my type,
Well,
bro.
yes, I figured he would. I'm
Definitely not my type.
And the nigga had to swing back just to see if he was for real.
Nigga was like,
Last
this
chance.
last chance. Still got this wine.
Can you imagine the conversation with himself? when in the first encounter, he was like, shit, I'm going to get this nigga. I'm going to come back for him. He got them Daisy Dukes on and that Simply Lemonade and that Kool-Aid. I know what that means.
nigga like a little fruit.
Last chance, nigga.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
I should have told him I had a girl when he asked me. I was just like,
Yes,
I'm good.
you should
I was
have.
like,
You
I'm
didn't
just good.
answer
on-
that question.
I was like, I'm good on the
There was
wine,
a reason
bruh.
for that question.
That's
There was
a
a
movie
reason
right
for
there.
that question.
Oh God.
I don't know how these gay dudes be hollering at
Bruh.
people. I ain't noticed
It's
what
the
nigga,
curls.
they
They
don't-
got to be the curls. You turned the corner and he was like, hot down.
maybe something I did. You know what I'm saying? I had just did a wash and condition with the Aunt Jackie, so you know
Oh,
you
you
might
had
have
a
been
wash
right.
and go with your knees out?
This nigga got borderline
Goddamn.
2, 3, somewhere in there. A, B.
Oh man! So now I can't go back to my community food line for 2 reasons now.
That's crazy. You gotta go. And
What's
I
the
don't never
second
really
reason?
see.
The first reason I can't go is because they overcharged me for the Alani Nu.
Man, quit lying about that. Well, nah, I believe you. But
And the
just,
second is
just pay the
because-
extra 75 cents, nigga.
And the second was because they got damn
Burber.
the wine sales. I'm like, bro, you don't get no commission off this shit. Get out my face.
I love
That
those
nigga seen
folks.
them Daisy
Nigga
Dukes.
trying to sell the hell out
I
that
want
wine.
him to be a listener so bad.
Who, this
Like,
guy?
I want
I'm about to go
know.
up there and tell him, hey, you remember that nigga you tried last week?
I want to know
Go watch
more.
our podcast, KSP, kick a shit.
I need to know what kind of outfit you had on. I got so many questions.
Was the chest out?
Nah, my chest
You
was
see what he had on at the skate rink? Nigga had his whole chest out, fam. He had the short
You
set,
had on the
fam.
Cali shirt.
You had
I
on a
did see
short
that.
set?
Yeah, I swear.
Nigga.
I swear. I think it was like a short set. I just
Nah,
seen the
man,
top.
it was just super tight.
I seen his chest was like bulging out.
So
and
like,
then-
That nigga
if
out
you
there
wore
trying to
that
get a
shirt,
white woman.
if you wore that shirt and walked past the
Yo,
deli
he was
meat,
trying to get a Latino
your nipples
woman.
was hard.
First of all,
yeah,
I
they
want to
probably
say.
was.
So
I
if your
probably
nipples
did
was
have a-
hard, you know he was asking
I
questions.
probably did have the hard nipples.
Wow.
First of all, I
Yo,
wanted
this
to
is
say
crazy.
I seen 2 episodes of Fuckboy Island. I remember y'all used
Oh,
to
yeah,
like
it's
that
my
shit.
show.
That's our show,
The
man.
first season, shit's hilarious. I will say
Keep
that.
watching. They sent me an invitation for the second season.
Who, you? Why
No,
you ain't
but
go?
I don't know how I got it, but I got a DM about it.
From where? Instagram?
To audition.
Yeah, from
Nigga,
from a
audition.
cast. Nigga, audition. I ain't no fuck boy.
I mean,
Nigga,
yeah.
you got
good
nice
dude.
guys on
Yeah,
there.
they got
What are
nice
you
guys
talking
on there.
about?
What are you talking about?
That
You
nigga
can
don't
go in
want to
there with
see
the,
us
as
win.
a nice guy with hard
That nigga
nipples.
don't wanna
Trying to
see
get
us
him
win.
on here.
I couldn't see myself on there. And I don't think I got enough followers for that shit.
You gonna get some followers.
You need some of them shows. You need like 10,000 followers.
Well, they sent you an invite. Just go through the trial.
I'm not doing it. Didn't you get an offer to go on some show?
Well, fuck with the nigga at Food
I
Line.
couldn't do it. I did get an offer. What was a marriage show?
It was Married at First Sight.
You should have went.
It was Married at
I
First
mean,
Sight.
them
should
niggas
go.
And
don't
after I
really get
seen
married.
the lineup, I was happy I didn't go, but I should have went.
I would have wanted that day. What's it called? The one that got with the basketball player.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's the one I would have wanted.
Yeah, that's the one you would have been on.
Isn't the
But
couple?
I was gonna break
That
up
one
with it as soon as
guy-
the show was over.
That one guy that was dating Ari Lennox, his girl was straight too.
Who that?
What's
I know
that kid's name? He do a lot of shit around here.
Yeah, I forgot. I know who you're talking about. That.
You
Yeah.
don't date her no more. She just made a whole album about
Yeah, they
him.
broke up.
Yeah, no, they've been broke up, but
Now we gotta figure out what his name is. He was on Married at First Sight.
yeah.
I hate when people make points on me.
And he
What was my reason for not going on that show?
I don't remember, man. Probably because you knew you was about to make somebody's life a living hell.
Oh yeah, I was gonna definitely break up with him.
That's fucked
I
up.
was in it for the
He
money.
was
I
on the
in it for
Married
the
at First Sight Charlotte season. I can't
That's
remember his
fucked
name,
up.
but he was dating Ari Lennox for a little bit.
But I'll definitely go on Fuckboy Island.
I cannot remember his
Yeah,
name.
you'll fit right in on that.
Yeah.
Both
Listen,
of y'all.
man, I'm
that?
going
Both
as a
of
nice
us.
guy.
Both
I'm
of
going
y'all.
as a nice
I'm
guy.
going as a
as
nice
a nice
guy.
guy.
Who
Hey,
you asking
Johnny,
that question
you
to?
remind me of Casey.
Y'all both can't go.
You
as
be
nice
the
guys.
nigga that can go in there and find a friend. Hey, don't tell me how to
I'm going as a nice
be
guy.
with my friends, okay? This is 50-50.
I definitely will. We had that conversation last week. I don't think you was here yet. And we was talking about how I like being around men more than I like being around my girl.
yeah.
Oh
got
my
to.
See, I'm
God.
getting
See,
the 40,000
See, that's your
because
problem.
I'm gonna chill with them every day.
Wow.
That's why the Food Line nigga on your radar right,
Right.
there.
But it wasn't like that. It's just like if I had to choose between hanging with the homies or hanging with the girl, I'm like, I'm about to go hang with my boys.
You got a point though. I hate to say it, but you do got a point.
That was a nasty ass, whatever that was. All right,
Hanging with the homies is cool.
And, you know, just carefree, smoke some cigars, fart and shit, you know.
see, we don't even do all that.
Hey, if you farted me, I'm leaving.
You done farted in here before?
I am, but nigga, it's time to go.
He left after this.
It's time to go.
All right, man. Trending topic. Damn, we got to get back serious.
All right, go ahead.
I hate this. All right, and I really hate this. So, what would you call her? This fitness model, Raven Jackson,
Fitness coach.
fitness coach, Raven Jackson committed
influencer,
suicide this
yeah.
week. So there's been a big conversation
Oh, I heard
online
about
about suicide awareness. I was reading somewhere and I didn't know this shit.
First of all,
I did my senior exit on suicide.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Hold on, what was I reading?
Y'all ever seen
Red
OJ?
signs.
Y'all
Well,
ever
people,
seen OJ Simpson suicide note?
that nigga cap.
We will not be interrupting.
Okay, go ahead.
with
Sorry.
OJ Simpson.
Talking about wanting to die. So these are signs that they say may lead clues about people who may want to commit suicide. Talking about wanting to die or to kill oneself, looking for a way to kill oneself, such as searching online or obtaining a gun, talking about feeling hopeless or having no reason to live. Serious risk. Now, these are the ones I didn't know. Talking about feeling trapped or in unbearable pain. Talking about being a burden to others, increasing the use of alcohol or drugs, acting anxious or agitated, behaving recklessly, sleeping too little or too much, withdrawing
Johnny
or
wearing them
feeling
Daisy Dukes.
isolated, showing rage or talking about seeking revenge and displaying extreme mood swings. I think the one that really got to me was about feeling trapped or in unbearable pain. And I think that's
feeling
what
trapped, nigga?
that's what she talked about in her letter.
She talked about that in her letter, and I will say another one that's discussed. It's discussed, but it's not on that list. Is people who commit suicide. And sorry, listeners, for these trigger words, but that commit suicide that are extremely happy, like they're super happy. They try their best to be happy, to put on a fake smile, make everyone laugh around them. A lot of people started to share their stories.
You look at him.
I hate y'all.
Nigga, I love life. Nigga,
The
don't
people
look at
that
me.
try to,
Nigga, I ain't
like,
on suicide watch.
share their stories, or not share their stories, but
Excuse me.
people share their stories in regards to, people that they knew that the night before, the day before, they just were trying to make everyone laugh. They were trying to be silly, and they were just trying to find a way not to feel trapped, not to feel sad, not to do anything, because they knew that they weren't going to be here anymore. And I think that's actually one of the things that was highlighted in P Valley that kind of may have gotten overlooked, but I think you guys talked about it. About
Lil Murder.
Lil Murder's friend, when he spent the whole day with him, and he knew what he wanted to do, but he spent that whole day making memories with Lil Murder.
and she referenced that in her note.
That's how Anthony Bourdain
referenced
was
that.
too. If you ever seen the Roadrunner documentary,
Yeah,
they had just came out from like a night of drinks, and the next morning they found out that he had killed himself.
yeah.
I will say, I do make people laugh, and it makes me feel good. But I'm not on suicide watch. But I can see how that people reaching for that good time in others can kind of, subside some kind of pain. Because usually I do it to keep the spirits up. I don't like being in environments that are like dull and that are like eerie. So, you know what I'm saying? I always be in light moods, even at work. Like, I hate work. But you can always catch me joking, laughing. You know what I'm saying? Trying to lighten the mood, I guess. I actually shared a joke with a guy that I was about to write up.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
You still wrote him up?
Yeah, you damn
Man,
right.
I can't never work for somebody like you.
Yeah, I'm going to write your ass up, but
Nah,
I'm
you-
also going to share a joke with you at the same time. So, you know what I'm saying? It's
So
crazy.
the guy and the guy at Food Line, right?
One guy got wrote up. That's you. Come to the office. But anyways, I mean, yeah, man. I can see,
But it's sad. I think.
It's truly sad.
So did she have? So was it a letter? I
It
think
was
her,
a letter.
Her boyfriend.
He left for a boyfriend.
Okay.
I don't have that rapper's name right now. I don't really think
600
it's
Breezy,
Thank you.
Oh, first of all,
Chicago rapper.
Okay.
actually, I kind of deep dived into the situation on accident. So come to find out, she was fucking with some other dude and Six God.
We're not gonna
We
talk
can't
about
do
that
that.
right
okay.
We're
now.
not doing
All
that.
right,
We're
well,
not
all right.
doing that.
Well, all I'm gonna say is the dude just had the timeline off. That's all.
I mean, we could talk about how many people have passed that are men.
Oh yeah. It's
So
been a few.
I will say it's one of those
He had
things
the
where
timeline off.
we're not gonna follow it up. At the end of the day, whatever she left it for 600 Breezy, which she shared with her fans, family, loved ones, who adored her, who missed her. It was a big conversation in the fitness community because they kind of brought light to how a lot of people, the same way they try to promote happiness, they find one out, and sometimes their out is the gym, or outlet rather, is the gym. And so they're like, pushing for this cannot be your only outlet. If you like working out, that's great, but you have to find somebody to talk to. And in no way, shape, or form am I blaming her because, God knows what she was going through. But because she was so heavy in fitness, there are a lot of people that hide behind their muscles. There are a lot of people that hide in the gym. There are a lot of people that hide behind these big influencer names and tags and everything else. And when they don't have that anymore, or when it slightly goes off, you have a lot of people that have not tapped into seeking help for their mental healthness, mental health, in order to improve and whatnot, and try to prevent suicide. So it's a touchy subject as somebody that's lost a couple people due to that. So it's just not cool. So I hate the fact that, not James, you directly, but I hate the fact that people immediately try to find out where, she was dating this guy. That doesn't matter. She's not here anymore. Her family's impacted. Her friends are impacted. Her boyfriend is impacted. Her fans, definitely are impacted because she was a health coach to a lot of people, a lot of women. So it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, it is sad.
I think that's why when I speak about dead men in my family, like my uncles, I always say, I already know they weren't perfect men, but they not here no more. None of that shit really matters. I can only highlight the good they did for my life and people in my life. So yeah,
And
I
for
will
the
say- oh, go
listeners,
ahead.
I'm sorry. For the listeners, if you are experiencing suicidal thoughts, if KSP is your single outlet or what have you, 988. That's all you gotta dial. That's all you gotta text. They offer chat support. They offer 24/7 support if you need to talk to somebody.
Don't Logic got a song called 988?
nah, that's 1-800 something else.
Oh.
I think he has it. It's still the same number, but their new number is
Oh,
988.
Okay.
I will say it's weird to see somebody that is like gym active do something like this.
Nah,
Because-
yeah.
Because I've always looked at people that are in the gym as like disciplined people, man. It takes a lot to get up and go to the gym and work out. And I'm just being real because I've been trying to start my workout journey for like 3 months now. It takes a lot.
It do.
It takes a lot. I feel like you got to be mentally sound for something as going to the gym. I don't think it's an easy task, but
Yeah. Now, sometimes the gym help people out temporarily and fill those needs, but once they get,
It could be
once they reach
it
that
could be
one
unhealthy,
fitness
too.
goal,
Yeah.
then it's like now they go back to their old ways, like
Yeah.
they
Right.
say those old thoughts.
it's either that or it could just be an unhealthy obsession that people pick up. But I don't want to stay on this too long. Rest in peace to that young lady,
Raven Jackson.
Raven Jackson. Thank you, and prayers to her and her family. Real quick, we might as well just skate over this other serious topic. I don't know if y'all seen this Ari Spears and Tiffany Haddish backlash over this child abuse video. Now, I somehow, a friend of mine, matter of fact, somehow found this video. It's disturbing.
I watched it.
it's bad.
I didn't. I couldn't
watch
make it through it.
It's bad.
That's how bad it was.
It was
sucks.
real bad.
I turned away with R. Kelly playing and a little boy in his drawers, and you peeping through a newspaper to look at the boy. And I think the sketch was called "In the Mind of a Pedophile." It wasn't necessary. I didn't see Tiffany Haddish's. It never made it to light, I guess. But I don't know what in their mind possessed him.
Yeah,
to
I don't
think
know
When
what's
did they
funny
film
about
it?
this was okay.
This was like 20 years ago.
It was like
Oh,
in
so
somebody's
back when
time.
things like that
it was
was
very low
acceptable.
budget.
2013 for
Oh,
Tiffany Haddish, I
that's-
think 2015, but it made it to Laugh or Die. That's how we see it. That's how
Yeah.
we seen, if you can find the clips. But it's disturbing. It just is.
I will say, being a comedian, we supposed to make light of serious situations, but some situations are just untouchable. And
Yeah.
definitely when it comes to kids.
I
Yeah.
gotta watch.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't even know if I could watch it.
You're not gonna make it through.
You're not.
You're not gonna make it through that shit.
It's bad.
It's very cringe.
It's bad.
Would it have been funny 20 years ago?
No.
No. One thing I will say is, where the fuck was the parent?
So the parents are suing them. Now they're saying this is an extortion. Did the parent give permission for this to be done? Yes. On 2 occasions, she had a daughter for Tiffany Haddish's skit when the daughter was 14. She was supposed to be eating a sandwich and making sexual noises. She said she stepped away from that experience feeling weird and confused. The little boy, I think, was around maybe 8. I think at the time, I can't remember. I don't even have it written here. But when he did the mind of a pedophile, and I think they continuously yelled at him on set because he wasn't doing things right. There's scenes in there where Ari Spears get in the tub with the young boy and rubs coconut oil on him. I didn't make it that far in that video. I don't know if that happens.
Yeah,
That's what they're alleging.
He jumps in the tub with him, but he also mentions something like, I'm best friends with Sandusky, the guy
Yeah.
from the
From,
coach or
State.
whatever.
That's sick.
So it's
They
like
got
shit
an
like
axe,
that.
don't
It's like
tell something.
I
or
don't
touch
know
don't tell.
why they thought this would be funny, but I think the mom had been trying to sue them because in the latest lawsuit, it's the
kids are doing it.
the kids are doing it by themselves, so the mom's not even listed on it. So I don't know if she's been trying to, come after them for a while, and maybe like they cancel it as extortion, and so now she's saying, well, my kids are old enough and they felt away, because the older sister, she's representing both her and her brother in this new lawsuit.
But it's funny how like it's visually seeable, and Aries Spears is saying she's extorting us. How am I extorting you?
It is. First of all, I'm gonna say this. In a way, it do kind of seem like he's getting extorted, but I will say that video was terrible, terrible, and not funny.
Well, I saw something a couple like.
I think with dark humor, kids are. That's why I draw my line.
Yeah, you can't put kids in something like that.
And I don't understand like how it. I'm not blaming the mom, but kind of it was her to make the call on. Yes, you can use my children, but did you not see this clip before it was released with the?
And we
That's
don't
what
know
I'm
what
saying.
they told the mom this shit was gonna be. We don't know what they
True.
told the mom.
You're
Nah,
right,
I
because
heard
I
that
think the little boy said he felt like the mom wasn't allowed on set or something. I don't know.
Oh, I
Maybe.
can definitely see
As
that.
a father seeing something like that, bro, I'm whooping the ass. No
If there-
way, bro. You killing me right
Now,
now.
I heard the lady was a comedian. The mom was a comedian. She
was.
ran with Tiffany Haddish, and she was at
And they were
Tiffany Haddish's
friends.
birthday party like 2 years ago.
Okay, but I mean, you using my kid in a pedophile video?
Then why go to her birthday party?
These are good points.
You got a
These are
point.
all good points.
You got
That's
a
what I'm
point.
saying. These are all good points. I guess I'm just looking at the video, like something should be done to them just for making this shit. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
whether the mom is extorting them or not. If she wins, she wins. Great. But yo, this shit ain't cool.
It's
Yeah,
not.
it ain't.
So that's all I'm saying.
It wasn't.
Time.
Apology not enough?
No.
No, not for the
need-
kid.
I mean, I
Hour
got a
two.
couple of things I did in 2013 I should apologize for.
I need
To a
money.
kid?
To a kid now.
Yeah. Not for a kid.
Oh
no.
yeah, I don't say some questionable shit. I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
say
me
some
too.
shit on Facebook because Facebook love bringing up old shit.
So I'm
And-
off of Facebook.
Yeah, and I don't see some shit like I said this. Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, no. Kids, no. Kid, no.
But I've never said
I'm
no
not
shit
fucking
about
with
no
no kids,
kids.
bro.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, you know where I stand. I believe all the motherfuckers that get them pedophile charges should be killed. Period. No jail time.
At least get your dick cut off.
Yeah, something.
Damn.
Sodomy.
Something. Something excruciating should be happening to you. You don't mess
Go
with
buy
kids.
some wine from Food Line.
Yeah.
All right, man. 50 days, 50 states.
Oh, I thought we was cut.
No, we got 10 minutes.
Okay. Dang, let me pull that up. I'm sorry, I wasn't ready.
Pause. Kim K is starting while we wait for Johnny, Kim K is starting a true crime podcast. Keep going.
As an avid listener
Yeah,
of true
'cause
crime and murder podcasts to concentrate, I do not want to fucking hear her voice.
So, like,
She should stay in her lane.
I was about to say.
I am tired of people jumping in all these different lanes. She needs to stay in her lane.
so, so there was a crime, right?
No, no.
Now, she's probably going to be good at it.
I'm sure she's gonna be great. She's gonna have all the money for this, production team and all this other good stuff. It's gonna sound amazing, but let's not take light from the true crime podcasters that have been out here getting it in and growing and doing things organically and not using their name. Fuck her.
Sorry.
I will say I don't like her voice.
She's
that
weird.
part. Like,
Yeah.
why?
I don't like her voice. I don't think she talks like she's
I don't believe in
intelligent.
supporting her just because she's Kim K. Like, no,
Yeah,
stay
I
in your
don't
lane.
think she talks like she know what's going on. She
No,
might.
I think she's very smart.
Yeah,
she knows
might,
exactly what's
but
going on.
It's just I don't know. It's the Valley Girl style for me. I don't like that type of style. Like it's.
Yeah. You gotta
I
watch
mean,
a
yeah,
show.
true.
It's
It just
a
wouldn't be for
cooking
me.
show on Netflix that I think it's Paris Hilton, but it's an episode where her and Kim Kardashian, they both just sound like that the
But
whole
you know what?
episode.
Paris Hilton does not really sound like that. I can listen to Paris Hilton because she
Paris
does not
do be
really
code
sound like
Paris
that.
be like
She code
SF.
switch like a motherfucker.
Because when it's time for her to do an interview, impeccable.
Yeah, no, she does not talk like
Must
that.
be that Hilton education.
All right, Johnny, what you got for
All
us?
right.
This guy has made a show of going on a date with a woman from every state. And let me just show you why he's getting a lot of hate.
Is he black?
He's a white
I
man.
think it's fair to say that my guy has a type. But here's what really
course.
makes me mad. This is the girl he went on a date with from Hawaii. Like, sir, what you not finna do? You not finna play us, sir. You not finna play us, sir. Then this is the girl he went on a date with from New Mexico, who is actually, if you look on her Instagram, from Long Island. So, sir, if you have a type, you didn't even have to go across 50 states for that. Like, you really just dated the same girl in every single state.
That's not true.
Where is the seasoning? Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments, because I'm feeling like this was unnecessary.
Is she mad that he didn't date a black girl?
We don't know that.
She was
I
upset
can't tell
about
that from that video. I can't tell that from the video.
What is she upset about?
She was basically saying, how you go to Hawaii and you don't date like a woman that's actually
Of the Hawaiian culture.
yeah, what's that, Pacific
Well,
Island?
maybe his
Pacific
game
Island.
ain't that tight. Did she think about that?
No, she was right. He has a type, and that's okay. It's okay. Because if I go 50 states and 50 days, they all gonna be black or maybe Latino. Might get an Asian in there, but they all gonna look away. They all gonna have something. They gonna be like, oh, this nigga got a type, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I do got a type,
Yeah.
but not the one in Chicago. No,
Wow.
but it's just,
Yeah, I mean, if
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I
man.
didn't see nothing wrong with it, but she was upset. It was a few people in the comments that was kind of agreeing with her, but mostly it was people bashing her about her tantrum and saying this man got the right to date as many people as he want to and who
does.
he want to date to.
I mean,
That's
he
facts.
does. And that is fact.
Damn.
and somebody told her she should do 50 dates in 50 states and show him how to
Like,
do it.
Yeah, yeah, why don't you show him how it's done?
But this was the black girl in Michigan that they found. But she
Oh, she's
like one of the Obama
mulatto.
daughters.
Yeah, she tokens. And her titties look weird. What the hell?
Wow.
Is it that
Okay.
shirt? I'm
It's
sorry.
got to be the shirt.
Wow.
Titties though?
Wow. We just can't get past
I
the
just
titties.
want to
I'm
see the titties.
sorry, but
I didn't see
it looked crazy.
But somebody did say, a woman said she
Hold
was
on, time out.
confused.
I want to see the titties.
He
Oh,
said
I
if
see
he
nothing
wants
weird.
to.
a black woman said if she did it, all the men would be black.
What's weird?
Why did titty way down
Why are
there?
we analyzing the titties?
Because they probably big as shit.
This nigga tripping, man.
I'm saying one
I will
titty up
say,
here, one titty down here.
he
It
has
look
a
weird.
type.
I mean,
He
shit,
dated
she
who
could've
he
just
he
been-
dated who he
anyway.
likes. I
She
think
was
it's a
cute.
misconception to say if he goes to Hawaii, he's supposed to date somebody from Hawaii. No, he met whoever he was attracted
If I go to
to
Hawaii, I'm dating
enough
a
to
white
go to
woman.
Hawaii. So let
You
him
a
do what he
Hawaii?
does.
You a white woman?
White
I'm getting me a
Bruh
Hawaiian.
Bruh dated a black
He not
girl
getting a
from
white
Michigan.
woman. Don't,
He's doing
don't
all
hype him
right.
up.
I didn't even know it was black
Let it
girls
go
in
shock
Michigan.
y'all. He gonna, he
Hello,
gonna,
black girls in Michigan.
he gonna have 30 out of 50 states
Matter
gonna
of
be
fact,
white
you
women.
don't want a black girl from, well, depending on where she from in Michigan.
I'll take me
I
one
thought
from
Michigan was straight white
Lansing.
Yeah, Lansing.
I'll take a Lansing.
I had one from Flint.
Oh, well, you get what you get from Flint.
Nah, I don't know. Oklahoma and places like that, you gotta get you a Native American in Oklahoma, North Dakota, South Dakota. You gotta go get you a Native American.
Boy, you sound straight like a white man. Anyways, go ahead.
All right.
Gotta get your Native American up there.
And also this week,
Mm-hmm.
Kellogg cereal is offering Instabowls to everyone without milk. Just
what?
add water and stir.
Nigga, you
Hell
sound
no,
stupid
bro. I
as
had
fuck.
some Cinnamon Toast Crunch this morning. It ain't gonna taste right if you ain't got no whole milk in there. I'm talking red cap.
So no
Hell
old
no.
nut milk.
You
at
can
all.
put some.
I don't drink nut milk no more. I used to.
You can put some. What's that? The oat milk in there. Shit, good as hell.
Now that oat milk fire.
I
I
don't
don't think
drink that.
nothing
I
better.
fuck
I don't
with
think
that.
they make nothing better than oat milk.
I'm back on the whole
milk
milk,
is
bro.
that shit
Dairy.
crazy.
I'm back on the cow milk. It was a point in my life where I was doing the almond and I was doing the cashew, but I'm back on the whole.
We got to save you, Johnny, because don't you eat pork chops?
Yeah,
Pork
that's
chops,
one of my
probably.
favorite top 5 foods.
It
Fried
is.
pork chop sandwich.
That's
I
my
think he
favorite
should
too.
like
Look
do.
like a fried
He should do. He should stick to the diet we grew up with, and then like as we age, he can always be like, "See, I told that nigga, man, that shit was working. Vitamin A. I mean, what's it? Grade A milk, regular cereal, pork." Cause you know how old folks do. They be like, "Y'all doing all these diet changes? We ate that stuff all the time, but look at us."
Old
Nah,
folk
pork
did.
just good to me.
Old folk did bust pork down like it was.
But they
nobody
work like
business.
hell too. They bust them calories down too.
That's true.
I'm gonna say this, man. I think the food was better back then.
The food was better.
I don't think like scientists play with our food every day to make it come out
Right, because
faster.
the pork chop was like that big back
like when
then.
you cook fatback, like my great grandma would put fatback in the pot before she made peas, before she made
Straight
collard
up, same.
greens,
My
before she
grandma
made
used to get
anything.
down.
Like it don't even look the same no more.
And my mom
I
told me,
don't even know where you can get fat back no more.
and my mom told me they didn't even eat meat that often because they, you know, my mom from South Carolina, so they ate off the
Yeah,
land.
they
So
ate off
mostly
the
like
land.
beans or corn or rice and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
All right, Johnny, man. Dr. Umar.
All right, man. So, I got to give y'all a Dr. Umar update. Shout out to Dr. Umar.
What he
Go ahead,
got
hit him with a
going on?
one. All right, man. So, Dr. Umar finally at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, he finally got the HVAC system hooked up. Let's give it up for that.
Oh, he got some AC in there?
Yeah, so now he's looking for video technicians to come hook up cameras in the building.
Man, this is the longest drawn out process
He needs to
ever.
just link up with
my G.
LeBron.
So
Ain't no way.
y'all know the gun for GoFundMe money went to the right place.
LeBron
Right.
found land,
Hit the
built
cash
the
app.
place,
LeBron
did
also
it.
got $1
and did
billion.
everything. I mean, true.
And he got
But-
Nike behind him. Nike ain't getting behind Dr. Umar.
But Dr.
Show
Umar
a
could have linked up with him and been like, hey,
I
can
don't
you help
want
me out?
these cracker shoes.
And that's another
funny as
thing,
fuck.
Dr. Umar. He don't want no white money
I
involved.
was just finna say, it'd be funny
He
as
couldn't
fuck
take a
if,
Nike
like,
sponsorship.
Starbucks,
They want
American Eagle, somebody.
they been like trying to give that nigga money.
I don't want the white
You
dollar.
don't take it.
So if
You
Apple
better
come
take
through
it.
and try to give him like
Free computers.
free computer,
Blanket pancakes will be doing the breakfast
Okay.
for our kids.
all right.
He not doing it. He
How
not
you
doing the
know-
Apple
Well,
computers.
Bruh, who else making computers, bruh? You better take them
He
Apple
gonna find a
computers.
black-owned computer
Microsoft, like,
company.
you don't
Oh,
have
you go
many
over to
options.
Africa.
He gonna
They got
find a
computer makers in
black-owned
Africa.
computer company.
Stop it.
He gonna fly him over here.
I'm pretty sure they do, but
Now
stop.
I need a plane to bus 600 Africans from the technology field to Philadelphia for my Marcus
Now, hold
Garvey.
on.
I'm sick of Dr.
Don't sleep
Umar,
on
his shit.
Africans because they did come up with that the TV
Here,
thing.
here we go.
Did you hear about the
The
TV
water
thing?
TV? What was it? The,
No, not the water TV, nigga. But they made a self-efficient TV to where you ain't got to plug it up. You just
Yeah.
turn that bitch on.
it's electricity.
How do you
What's it
turn
run
on?
off
What?
of?
Nigga,
What type of
good
energy?
goddamn question. That's a good question.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a dude from Africa that he created it. Look it up.
Nigga probably got some vibranium in there or something.
I don't know what he doing.
All right, Johnny, man. Week 2 NFL, man.
All right, week 2 NFL, man. You know what I'm saying? If you beat me last week, all right, which I doubt, good for you. All right, week 2, man. First game is Thursday night. We got the Chargers and the Chiefs. I'm taking an upset here. I'm going with the Chargers. Patriots and Steelers, I'll take the Patriots. Panthers and Giants, come on now.
Giants.
Panthers.
Shit.
All right, Jets and the Browns, I'll take the Browns. Colts and the Jags, give me the Colts.
I don't like football.
Dolphins versus the Ravens, I'll take the Dolphins. Buccaneers versus the Saints, I'm going with the Bucks. Commanders and Lions, I'm going Commanders. Seahawks and 49ers, I'm taking the Niners.
What's a commander? Oh, that's the Washington.
Yeah, he
Oh,
asks this
damn.
every week.
What the
Falcons and the Rams, I'll take the Rams to get their redemption against the Falcons. Cardinals and Raiders, I'll take the Raiders. Texans and Broncos, give me the Broncos. Bengals and Cowboys, I'll take the Cowboys. Bears and Packers, I'm taking the Packers. Titans and Bills on Monday night, I'm taking the Bills. And also Vikings and Eagles on Monday night, I'm taking the Eagles.
Did you see my man Aaron? What's my man name?
Aaron Donald.
No, from Green Bay. Aaron
Oh,
Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
yeah.
Did you see him on
Joe
Joe
Rogan?
Rogan?
Yeah, yeah.
When he was explaining the vaccination thing?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That's your boy.
That shit silly as hell.
All right.
Said I was immunized.
All right, real quick, man. There was a body of found in Memphis of Harris Eliza. Is that Fletcher?
Eliza Fletcher.
So they found her body. I think a black dude kill her?
Yeah, the black guy Cleotha Henderson is accused of murdering first degree and kidnapping Eliza Fletcher at the end. I think she didn't even finish her run. They actually had a run in her honor. But he kidnapped her as she was jogging. But she is the granddaughter of, she's the heiress to some estate. I think her grandfather is like the owner of a big store. I've never actually heard of it. I think it's like Orgill, some type of store. But nonetheless, she's a mother. She's a teacher, I believe. And he kidnapped her. They recently found her body. And so, yeah, just sad story all the way around. It just sucks. Like, why would you even...
Kidnap a lady.
Right. And so there are a lot of...
Niggas are sick.
there were some conspiracies behind, was this planned because of who she is?
It don't seem like it.
But I don't think anything was planned. I think it was just an unfortunate event of her being kidnapped and murdered. So yeah, hopefully they get to the bottom of the reason. I don't think he's come out with a reason as to why he did it. I mean, no reason is going to bring her back, unfortunately. But I don't think they have a motive as of yet. So.
And also, I came across a story about Wells Fargo closing the accounts of sex workers. Banks and credit card companies have been shutting down the accounts of sex workers. Now, they say a theory is that the financial lenders may be scared off by a lawsuit that was filed by a young lady by the name of Serena, who fell victim to revenge porn that was posted on Pornhub of the young lady, and her age in the video is 13 years old.
Ew.
So not only did they cut off Pornhub's credit card accounts, there was this other company that shoots porn. Their bank dropped them, and this all started when this video went viral of this porn star, and I just had her pulled up. Let me see if she's still pulled up. Now, I ain't got her Twitter up here.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
What happens to people that got money in their bank account already? So what they don't
They
get?
freeze the funds.
You
You
gotta
can't
come
use
get your money. They'll send you a check.
them. Okay.
One of the two.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, did they get their money?
Yeah.
Yeah, so those accounts were frozen. I'm trying to get her name real quick. I can't even spell.
I feel like all that's going to do is provide an uptick to places like Robinhood and Cash App. Don't they
Yeah.
offer a card and whatnot?
Whoever this
I mean, that's the place you should go, probably.
But I think it matters if it's like it needs to be FDIC.
Yeah,
I was
insured.
just finna say, Chime will definitely pick them people up.
Shout out to Chime. Definitely. Well, some credit
Definitely
unions,
pick
because
them
like
up.
because you know some banks don't house marijuana companies, so they have like their own credit union now.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
Cool.
maybe they need a sex workers credit union.
Maybe they can go to merchants and mechanics, whatever. It is, the
mechanics
black
and
bank.
farmers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mechanics and farmers, yeah.
All right.
Anything's
That would be-
possible. Anything's possible.
Did you find her name?
Nah. I was trying to move this along, but I couldn't. I tried to type it in real quick. I couldn't find it. Some white woman, but I can't think of her name.
Lana Rhodes.
I don't know if that was it.
Nah, I doubt it. Lana
she
Rhodes
looked,
is
she
the one.
she looked busted in the video, but like dressed up, about to do porn.
Oh,
Wow.
nah. Lana Rhodes is the one who got an NBA baby daddy that everybody trying to figure out who it is that don't want to claim the kid.
Oh, yeah.
they say
She,
it's KD.
and she won't let anybody know.
They saying it's KD's, but I think it's Melo. I think it's LaMelo.
Ball?
Ball?
Yeah, I think it's LaMelo Ball.
Oh, he probably was in there.
Whatever, who's ever it
They've
is,
been
she
trying to
ain't
get that
saying
new
shit.
contract out there.
Like,
She
I don't
ain't
know if
saying
she
that
got
neither.
money, if they pay her to
But she
shut
said
up.
she swear that he not involved at all, financially or like physically.
All right.
It's fucked up, KD.
This week's
They say it's KD. I heard the KD rumor, but I'm thinking it's LaMelo Ball because that kid looks super mixed. He looked like yeah.
You don't think it's KD? Look at the
I
hairline.
think KD a little bit too black.
Look at the hairline.
You think so?
Hairline.
I think the daddy already mixed. Go ahead, man.
so this week's real nigga of the week.
Look at that hairline. If it's a baby, bro, you ain't got no full head.
It's gonna grow in, and then you go see. You always got your daddy
Early
hairline.
Tia got a very special announcement for y'all right here, right now. I'm gonna give the mic to them. Let's go.
All right, so first and foremost, thank y'all all for coming. Appreciate y'all. Definitely got to give a shout out to everybody that played a role in this.
Not everybody, because some people came and didn't even bring a gift.
Say
I
something,
ain't know
because
she
this
did
kind
it
of gives me wedding vibes. At my wedding, a lot of people came, but they didn't bring a gift. So if you came to the baby shower and you didn't bring a gift, you can leave.
They
She
cracking
mean
up
that.
right
No,
there.
I meant it.
Is
I
it-
meant it, Pam.
It's the baby hormones.
It ain't no hormone.
She didn't mean that.
I meant that.
I meant exactly what I said. So if you didn't bring a gift, you can get up and go. I said what I said.
You heard the clap
Yeah, I
back.
did.
Somebody left.
First of all,
I think the DJ was playing.
How about I say
Hey, yo,
shit?
Tim Ewing does get Ewing gets my real nigga of the week.
I fuck
If
with
I already
that,
had the meatballs, I'm leaving.
but she ain't had to do her husband like that. That nigga was
He
in the
sound
middle
like
of
he know how
thanking
his wife
everybody.
is. He sound like he know how she
Why
is.
she gotta be away?
Huh?
Why she gotta be away? I'm just saying.
Bruh, he was in the middle
I'm
of
just
thanking
saying.
everyone.
Why
and
she gonna
come
take the
through.
mic from him?
She snatched that
Well, I
shit.
She
think-
feel away.
Shut
I
the
think
fuck
they
up,
were
nigga.
going to. I
Get
think
the fuck out.
I think him, her, and
This
then
nigga
there
act like
was
I'm
one
not
other lady.
gonna pander to the woman audience.
I feel like they were up there to say something, and so her husband was kind of done, and he, gave that old weak ass "thank y'all for coming." She, nah, nigga, don't thank everybody.
She looked
Thank
at
the
that
motherfuckers
nigga.
that brought a gift. But I get it. But it is it's two sides to
I'd
this
rather
coin.
my wife.
I'm disagreeing every day about
I'd rather
this.
my wife or girlfriend do that and get a little bit of it out instead of hold that shit in. And here I am watching the Dodgers and the fucking
And now she mad.
Padres. And I got to hear about how, such bring no gift. And da-da-da. She got an ass at the event. We do it through all the drama at the event. So
You
now
got a
when I
point.
get home, she like a kid that done ran around at the park. She going to bed.
She gonna bring
nigga,
that
no.
shit up.
but
She
I
gonna
hate that-
definitely bring it up because you didn't bring it
No,
up.
I hate
No,
that they try to
I'm
blame her
saying,
for it.
I've learned. Ride with your woman.
Yeah.
Right or wrong, ride with your woman. Like, how you
Like
gonna
he probably
go?
corrected her in the car. Like correct her later.
Yeah,
But
like,
in the midst of that, let her get out what she need to get out.
get it out.
She gonna
First
still
of
get it
all,
out in the
we'll
car.
get in the car.
Did you see how Tawana looked when I kicked him
But
out?
why did they
She
keep
damn right I kicked him out, and she better not say nothing.
And how you supposed to respond in the car?
Yes, baby.
I'm like, yeah, I don't know why she didn't bring no gift.
See? You good, bro. You good.
Stupid as hell.
By the time you get home, she going to bed, baby. I know they tripping, and I wouldn't have even did that shit. Matter of fact, hold on, let me get this tequila out, girl. Take a shot. Yeah, man, I wouldn't even did that shit for real.
I feel like she was
You
the
still
real
did
G.
support.
Adele.
Definitely a real G. I feel like
Who that,
some people were
Mookie?
commenting like
Yeah,
she could have
baby.
been nicer
Yeah,
about
baby.
it. She could have talked to them individually. Like nah, because they was in there definitely eating off the food that she provided, that she paid her and her husband paid for. They paid for you to enjoy this event, and I'm pretty sure like. I'm not gonna say this is for all women, but I'm pretty sure she went to other people's events and she took gifts and she did, whatever.
Facts. She
So no,
probably
you
did.
come to my shit and you respect me, and you respect this child that I'm bringing. You show up with something in hand. A card at
What
bare
they
minimum
say at
is
church, if you got it, give it.
a card is $1.99 minimum.
Shit, some people got $2
If you
in
really
their
ain't
bank
got to
account.
get
A
get
gift
some
card, $5.
get some printer paper.
Some people got $2 in their bank account.
What
You-
if, she,
well,
Don't
write me a
come, how
note.
you get the gas to come here?
what if a cousin was like, I got
I
you a
ride
card?
with her. Bring gifts to my baby shower.
What if
damn
the
it.
cousin was like, I got your card? That ain't enough. Get the fuck out.
Nah. I feel like people that did not bring gifts, they knew they were wrong, and whoever that was zooming in on that one lady in the back ain't
They
shit.
knew they knew. They knew that
That's
lady
you, Tawana.
didn't bring the gift.
They kept zooming in on her. She was out here picking her teeth and shit.
I feel like
Yeah, I mean,
well,
I
hold on,
used to
hold
at
on,
least
hold
get
I
diapers.
would have ducked out like this. Damn.
Yeah,
on.
nah.
Because we didn't
'Cause
hear
I
none of
didn't
that.
buy
Oh, okay.
That's why I want you to respond to that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But nah.
I got a demerit. At the end of the show, I almost made it a full show without a
Damn.
demerit.
Fuck
Yeah,
all
you
y'all,
got
man. We
one
just
too.
gonna move on to
But
the
yeah, I
ducks.
always bring diapers for sure.
I always bring diapers.
Got to.
Nigga, you gonna need them shits. Oh, shit. No. All right, who we got? Texas man caught on camera sniffing butts.
Oh, I seen
That
that.
sound like my old coworker.
Wow.
Let's
Why
talk,
in the
let's
hell
talk
he
about
look
it.
like Deion Cole?
What happened here? Why was he sniffing ass?
That nigga had
Have
a
you
weird
ever
ass
smelled
fetish.
the ass that you didn't like?
I've never
Yes.
sniffed ass.
Hold on.
First
oh, yeah,
of
you
all.
don't eat butt. My bad.
Yeah, I'm not
my
getting
bad.
down there and put my nose somewhere
Scroll
where the
just a
sun
little
don't
bit.
shine.
Scroll up. Put your face
But
You know, you
I
can't go
will
to the
say-
boosie bash if you ain't eat no booty.
I know,
Right,
right?
right.
I guess I missed that.
Lickers, bro.
You can't go to the
I
boosie
guess I
bash if
missed
you ain't
that.
no booty, James.
All right, what's the
guess
story
I
behind
missed
this
that,
Texas man?
So
caught
I
a-
didn't get his name.
Y'all niggas is
I
nasty.
think the video was enough for me.
We humans.
But I want to know, why did he choose a pet store to walk around? Because it wasn't a pet store. Like
Oh, he was
in
acting
some-
Maybe
like
he
a
thought he was a dog.
Yeah, he was acting like he was shopping, and then every time they kept turning around, he was like, dipping down to sniff her butt. But my thing is,
That makes
This
sense.
nigga preyed
makes
on
sense.
that ass.
That makes sense. Him like the role he was trying to, I'm not saying him sniffing random people's ass
Oh.
makes sense. I get why he chose the pet store and what he was doing. Like he was pretending to be a dog.
I
First
feel
of
like
all-
that is an entryway to a very more serious crime. I hope he is not still out there doing that. I can't say the video kind of caught me off guard, so I don't have all the details on it. But hopefully, that's the one and done thing we see from him, because that's enough.
Bruh,
That's a
you
little
would have thought
disgusting.
this nigga was in Iraq the way this nigga ran up on this chick. Did you see?
I
Bruh,
seen
that
it.
shit
That's
was
why I said I don't
strategic
know
as
how
fuck.
somebody else didn't see him. Like, why one
Was
lady
this
that
real
was
or was this like a prank?
nah,
He was really sniffing ass?
yeah.
This nigga need
I
to
told you
try
about
out
my
for
old
the
coworker.
agency.
He got arrested twice for touching women's feet in the computer lab.
My thing is this. I like butt, but at the same time,
You're not sniffing it.
I'm not gonna sniff it, and on top of that, it's like Like the butt be fresh when you get it, but nigga, if she in the store on a random Tuesday, I can imagine she been sitting at work holding in some scent. She ain't trying to smell that ass.
Hold on.
Well, what happened?
How the fuck you get arrested for touching me?
He did, bruh.
Nigga,
If my phone wasn't about to die, I'll pull up his mugshot.
how in the fuck?
Because people complained. It's like this guy going around touching everybody's feet.
Somebody was reading the book, nigga over there caressing a foot. I'm sorry, man, but you got some of the beautifulest feet I've ever seen in my
Niggas
life.
like feet
This
out
nigga
here.
was super weird. He used to pee with the door open and shit at work.
What the fuck?
You talking about the stall door?
Yeah, no, he would keep the bathroom door. We only had one commode.
Oh, it just be
I could just imagine a
Exposure,
lady
ain't it?
just reading the
Like-
book.
And he was weird.
He was white.
He was black. He just like fucked up from the army.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that excuses it, but some shit just not okay.
All right, person of the week.
All right, man. So, person of the week this week, I'm going to pronounce his name wrong, but Roy Lela. All right, Roy has came up. He's a black man from Kenya.
Had to be somewhere.
He's come up with these gloves that when you sign with the gloves, a voice comes out and says what you're signing to
Oh,
somebody.
this nigga a fool. This nigga don't. Yo, I told y'all Africa be doing it.
Right.
I told y'all,
The gloves
man.
do what now?
So when if you can't speak, you deaf or and you sign like
gotcha.
what you're signing, the words will come out of the gloves, like the speaker of the gloves.
I appreciate
Man,
that.
that hits right there.
That's pretty cool, right?
That's breaking language barriers.
Yeah.
I will say. That's actually pretty genius. I told y'all don't sleep on African scientists,
Nah,
man.
man, shout
they
out
out
what's
here,
up.
bro.
I feel you.
They out here.
All right,
They
man.
making moves.
That was episode
Shout out to
225.
Shuri.
Shout out to Shuri.
Shut up,
Shout out to Lillian for joining us in the studio today.
Thank
man.
you for holding it down, being here.
That was real ignorant of you.
R.I.P.
I'll let you know
I
that.
don't know who this is. Comedian David A. Arnold.
Oh, that's the
You
dude
don't
from
know who David
Netflix.
Arnold
Rest
is?
in peace, David A. Arnold. Why don't you? What? No, I don't. Tell me.
What you say? Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace,
Passed
David A.
it.
Arnold.
Shut the fuck up.
Why every episode we gotta tell him about a comedian that
Right.
died?
David
Like,
A. Arnold.
whoa, bruh.
David A. Arnold passed.
Well, you.
No.
Comedian doesn't know that David passed, and then you definitely can say that Stacey Dash could not know that DMX passed.
Yeah.
Hold on, we're not doing
no,
that.
no,
We're
no,
not doing
no,
that.
no,
All right,
no.
we gotta go.
Nah, you can't.
That's a
nah,
whole
nah,
nother
nah.
topic.
First of all, I didn't know. Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
The only
he
reason
He
why I
passed
know,
this week.
He died this week. DMX died like last year.
bro, the only reason why I say
The fuck?
that sucks is because of his daughters, man.
Yeah, he has
He got
two
two daughters, man, and a wife. That shit
You
sucks.
met him before?
No, but
Oh.
I've been
He
a fan
empathized.
of his.
He came to the comedy
Yeah,
zone.
I've been a
Yeah.
fan of his for a little while.
I need to go see Marlon Wayne's here this week, right?
Yeah, he's here.
Probably
he's here
so.
this
I
weekend.
might
But-
try to go see Marlon tomorrow, bro. Come on, James, meet me out
All
there.
right, closing
I got
remarks.
But one thing I will say is he always talked about his family, and I always admired him about that. He found the best way to talk about them.
That's
through
crazy because that's
comedy.
what people kept saying about him. The same
Yeah.
shit you saying.
He really was big on
I'm gonna
family.
look it up when I get to the
talking about
crib.
his daughters, and that was one thing that I loved about him. That
Ah.
was
yeah.
dope.
Shout out to the comedy world. Shout out to my homeboy Christian, who was blessed enough to open up for Marlon Wayans this weekend.
Hey, that's what's up.
That's what's up.
How you gonna put Christian on before you put James on?
Hey, you
I'm
know,
always
it
like,
is
we're
what
gonna
it
have
is, you
We're
know?
gonna sit down with Christian, man. I've been peeping him out.
Oh, okay then.
All right,
Christian Johnson.
Christian Johnson. All right, closing remarks.
Yeah, man. I meant to tell y'all earlier, and we ain't gonna go too long, but Saweetie said that she don't like guys when they shave their area down there to go completely butt booty naked
Yeah, that
down
shit
there.
kind of weird.
Yeah, you should.
Oh, it is?
That shit kind of weird.
You don't got your dick
down.
snatched, nigga. Don't get nobody trying to see you
Like,
dick
I don't-
snatched.
I don't mind a little bit of peach fuzz or what have you. Like, you ain't got to be all the way shaven, but if you are, I'm not against it. But like, I know, like, I'm only against
Look at her
it.
trying to make it up, make
No,
me feel better
because
about myself.
I'm only against it if it's a guy who legit won't fuck because he's not shaving. You doing the most then.
Oh.
All right.
But nah.
Hey, Johnny be in the mirror like, my shit snatched.
Hey, man, we gotta go. Yo, thank you for joining us, man. This has been episode 225. I don't know how you watching us today. I don't know how you listen to this today. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, Radio, and SoundCloud. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. You can visit us on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at Kickin' Shit Pod. And we got a website, kickinshitpod.com. It's your boy Jumpman Jones. I'm signing off for D. I'm signing off for James. I'm signing off for Johnny. Lily and Scissors, peace out. Yo, listen, I want y'all to love the life you live and the people in it. Find the positive in every situation and live in the moment because this life is not forever. We'll talk to y'all next week, man. Deuce.
Boy, this nigga a fool.